everybody, this is Letitia with TishsDishs. So I am going to make my empanadita dough. So what I have in here is 1 package of yeast, and you can use whatever yeast you want. The fast rising, to me it doesn't make a difference, but to people that probably are chefs probably does. But so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in 3 cups of cold water, and I'm going to let it sit like that for about 30 minutes. And then what I'll do at that point is we'll show you, I'm going to put some sugar in, and then we're going to add our flour in. So let's let this rise for the next 30 minutes. TishsDishs, subscribe, like, and hit that bell for the notifications. You can tell it's activating. So what I'm going to do is I am just going to add some sugar in, and I'll let you know that on the description will have exactly the measurements and what I'm doing. And then I'm going to add some salt in. Oh, come on, salt. God, it must be a little humid. Okay, so I add some salt in. Then I have an egg, which I'm going to add in. Okay, here's my egg. So I'm going to mix it. Okay. So at this point, I'm going to add in the oil, and I wanted to make sure the oil's not too warm because I just don't want to kill the yeast. And okay, let's mix it in. 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 Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to put in 6 cups of flour. And what I'm going to do is I am going to mix it like this, and then I'm going to use my hand and I'm going to knead it. So let me finish this. And see how I'm doing it? So I can't do this completely. Like, I should use my blender, but my big blender, but it's okay because sometimes I like to do things manually. So, okay, see the texture? So I'm going to put all together 6 cups of flour, and once I'm done, you'll see what I'm going to do next. So remember, subscribe to TishsDishs, like, hit that bell for the notifications. So, okay, we'll show you the next step. So I now am going to mix it with my hands, and I want to make sure that it's not too dry and it's not too wet, because then I'll have some problems. So this is 4 cups in there. So I'm going to keep on kneading it like this, and then I'll put it on my cutting board, and then I'll knead it some more. And then once I get to that point, then you'll see what it looks like. And we're almost there. We're almost done making our dough for empanaditas. And you know what? If you think about it, this dough is exactly how they make donuts. It seems like, I think. The only difference is I use lard. So I'm going to finish this, and I will show you what's next. So remember. Okay, so I have it on my cutting board, and I'm kneading it. So it's not too wet, so that's good, because I don't want it too wet and I don't want it too dry, because I want it to rise. So I'm just going to knead it like this, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it in a clean bowl. So I'm going to put it in a clean bowl. In my bowl, look how good that looks. So kneading it is good, because by kneading it, you're activating the yeast within it, and it's like it likes it. No, it's like, okay, I think we're probably there, because look. Okay, look at that. So I'm going to put it in a bowl, and I am going to cover it and let it just do its business and rise. Look at that. Okay. Okay, and then I'll show you once I get in the bowl. So let it rise to it doubles its size, and then re-knead it again, and then let it double in size again, and then we're ready to cook. Okay, we're ready to make our empanaditas. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little bit of olive oil. You could use lard, whatever you want, but I use lard in my dough. I need to put this on so it doesn't stick to the bowl, and then we'll put this like this right in here, and then I'm just gonna cover it. Okay guys, so I'm gonna let it sit and then I'll knead it again and do it again, and we'll show you what happens when it's time to roll it all out. So I just covered it, so it's gonna sit now. And now I am going to knead it again and put it back into the container, and then I'm gonna let it rise a second time. Okay guys, remember, subscribe to TishsDishs and like and hit the bell for the notifications so you get everything that I'm coming up with on my cookbook, my channel, everything, y todo, guys. So this is empanadita dough. Okay, so here is my masa for the empanaditas, and it was a big portion that I made. So what I did is I divided them into 4. So this is a fourth of the masa. There's the piñón that I'm going to put in it, and so what I did is I lightly browned it, and then this is my sauce that I made. The sauce, applesauce, this is a different applesauce than I have on my YouTube channel. This is a caramel one of my own special recipes that I created. So I'll do a video on this, and then also on the piñón I'll do another video on there because I don't have that posted at all. So I'll show you how to do that. I'll show you what the piñón looks like. I'll show you how hard it is to crack the shell. But this is what we're going to work on to make the empanaditas. We're going to use, those are our fillers, and usually when I grew up it was minced meat, and we'll do one with minced meat as well. I'll show you how to make the minced meat, but this is the empanadita dough that makes the empanaditas, so the masa. So let's get building our empanaditas, and then I'll show you how to fill them and to fry them. Okay guys, subscribe to TishsDishs, like, and hit that bell to get all the notifications.